Hi, welcome back to another one of my saltwater aquarium videos. This is Robert Gerritsen, and here is the new tank. In my last video, say goodbye to the 20 and hello to this new tank. 5-gallon hexagon tank. So, what did I do to get this set up so quick? Well, here's what I did. I moved everything from the 20 over. You can recognize some of these rocks. I even made the kind of little bridge / tunnel here. Stacked up the rocks, all the same fish, and even the duck and coral. Shrimp. I moved all the equipment that was in the 20 over, added an extra heater just to have that stability. And then on top of it, another thing that I did is I put a post on Facebook to one of the fish pages that I'm part of and administrative called Wyoming Aquatics, and was looking for live rock or live sand that anybody would happen to have. They don't need any. Well, luckily enough, a friend of mine had a tank that had sprung a leak, and so he had to drain it and get rid of the sand, and see if he could try to fix the tank. So I got the sand from him, and then I took that sand from that established tank and I put it over into here, and then I took my sand that was in my 20 and put it in here too. So I got sand from established tanks, so don't have to worry about the cycle. So that's how I was able to get everything over so quick. It took me quite a while to do this. If you follow my Facebook page, you would have seen the updated photos from it just having sand into it to a little bit of water to half full water to it being really cloudy and whatnot. And then here's the final product. So what did I do with it? I have the same light, my 150 watt metal halide with my Coral Life PC actinic. Let's see. It has 2 LEDs for the moon lighting, of course. Nice thing about this fixture is my wife doesn't like it, so she said either build a canopy or guess that looks nicer. So possibly looking into some LEDs. Not sure yet. Maybe a cannon right over the top would be really nice. Or I'll build a canopy for this. Either way, I get either a new fixture or new canopy for this tank. So it's a win-win situation for me. So, protein skimmer, of course, is in there. It's still the same Full C protein skimmer that I've done the reviews on. And it's in tank because I had to keep the same 5-gallon sump. Now, in my last video, I talked about that I was getting a 10-gallon tank, and I was going to put a 10-gallon tank in here. Well, this is a 5-gallon, and look at the room. There isn't any. There was about an inch difference, so I couldn't put the 10-gallon in, unfortunately. So I have the 5. I actually had to set the 5 down on the floor and then put the stand over the top of it. And then after I had the tank filled is when I realized, when I was putting my overflow together, that my drain lines don't go all the way to the sump, and I can't move without having to tear down the tank. So I just took a water bottle and extended it the redneck way. But you know what? It works. So I'll keep it like that for a while until I can get some new drain hoses. Extended my tubing for my return using the same return pump, and the sump is up and working. So there's an extra couple gallons added to the system's total volume. So, and then of course some extra live rock that was already in the system, so that helps too. Running the same 2 power heads, the Cobalt power head and the BioCube power head. Might be looking into like an MP10, something a little bit smaller, because I don't want it to totally blast the heck out of this tank. But I do want a little bit more flow, because I only have the flow from the return, which isn't much, maybe around 100 gallons an hour. And then those 2 power heads, and of course from the protein skimmer. So I don't have a lot of flow that I really, really want in this tank. So, it's a wait and see game on that. Hoping to get some more live rock. I like to build this up so that way the rock kind of goes up the tank and kind of have a nice back wall for plenty of corals, and looking at some livestock options for this because I'm down to 2 cardinals. Unfortunately, before my move, I had lost one of my cardinals. The other 2 are perfectly good and in good health. And of course, my clownfish, as you can see him swimming and darting around there, he is happy. My jawfish, see if we can actually see the jawfish. He's kind of building himself a little tunnel here. There we go. We can see the jawfish there. He's built himself a nice little tunnel over there. So, that's about it. Now, I did do some fragging for my BioCube. I got a little pally frag there. And here I have a finger leather and a pulsing Xena frag. So, and then of course the Duncans, they love it. They love the flow that I've given them right now. They love the position in the tank. So, we'll wait and see what those are going to do. They sure definitely like it and have perked up a lot since being in this tank. So, that's the 55 hex. So if you have any questions or comments, you can message me below, or you can reach me at Robert's Aquarium page on Facebook. As always, like and subscribe, and happy reefing.